So in today's video I am going to be doing a first impression / review on the Fenty Beauty products. But before we get into it, I just want to go through what I got and prices. So all Fenty Beauty products are cruelty free, and the first product that I have is the concealer. So this is the concealer here. It's in a plastic container. I got the shade 180. This retails for €20. Next up, I got the Soft Matte Powder Foundation, which looks like this. It's in a plastic container, and I got the shade in 235, and this was $27.20, so this was nearly €30. Then next I got the bronzer by Fenty Beauty in the shade Island Ting. It's not broke. Island Ting. I absolutely love this packaging. It is so, look, so pretty. Love. This was $24.80. Next I got the brow pencil in the shade medium brown. What? In the shade medium brown, and this was $15.20. Last product that I got was the mascara, and it looks like this, and this was $19.20. So this is the look that I created. I obviously did my eyes, highlighter and lips off camera, but if you want to see how all these products perform, then just keep on watching. I was supposed to get a cream and a powder bronzers, but I ended up obviously getting that mixed up, and I got two powders. So I'm just gonna go and use a different cream to contour my face. Because this is a powder, I'm going to do all the creams underneath first, as like in general I would powder my face at the end. So I'm going to do all my liquids and creams, concealers, bronze, and all that first, and then I'm going to finish it off with this. So I'm going to start off using her Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in 180. And yeah, let's see what this claims. This concealer claims that it's instant photo soft coverage for all, long wear, light as air, and crease proof. Let's just see. This is going to be really light, I can tell. Oh, actually not. I'm going to go, oh, the whatever you call this bit of it feels really nice. It's really soft. I'm just going to put these in my usual spots, and then I'm just going to blend that out. But so far that feels really nice. I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 142, my usual brush, and go down. I'm actually happy with this shade. I probably would have preferred one shade lighter, because I really like that highlight. Okay, so coverage wise, it's not that full coverage. I'm not getting that full coverage. I nearly go in again and do it. I normally just do dots, so maybe I should just go in and go a bit heavier. Yeah, I think I'll just put one more layer. But yeah, a lot of product comes out on this stick. Yeah, so I think I should have just went in like this if I wanted a more full coverage. This. It doesn't dry too quick, so you have time to work with it as well. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Basically this is not really thick, it's buildable. I like that if you're not wanting such a heavy finish. So yeah, I like that. I like the shade, and I'm going to go into my next step. which is in my cream RCMA. I just got this. I'm also just trying this out. I have not used it. It's still in the package, but I'm just going to try it out for this video simply because I actually didn't get a cream contour from the Fenty Beauty. I'm raging. So I'm just going to do it with this and we'll just see how I get on. Okay, so it comes like that. What shade did I get? I got the shade in Shento. This is cruelty free and vegan, and it is gluten free as well. Perfect. So I'm just going to apply my cream contour with 223 from Zoeva cream shader. It literally says it on it. I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, so this one here, to contour my face. And there's one thing to remember when you're using cream contour, that it moves. It moves. It spreads, so less is more, and then you can always go in and build it up, then take away. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're dealing with creams. So I'm just gonna start on my forehead where I would normally put my powder contour. And the reason why I normally use powder instead of creams is because I have oily skin. But because I'm trying out the Fenty Beauty powder foundation, I am going to just go in and do all of this like this and see if it will last. And then I'm going to go down my nose. And when I get to here, I'm really going to pinch this in like this. Keeping it on the inside of my nose. And when I get to here, I like to just shade that out. I'm going to have some here. And above my lip. I'm also going to put it along my jawline. Under here. And it should look like this. Okay, so basically, I'm sure happy with that. Like I said, I can, less is more. I can build it up if I need to. I'm going to go in now with my brush. And the brush that I'm using is again by Zoeva 103, and it's like a little slant like this. And it's just going to help me get into like the little precise areas as well. And I'm going to just start by buffing this and seeing how this buffs out. Like I said, I was supposed to get the cream one, but this is still doing its job. When I get to here, I like to always flick up. So this is what I mean by cream moves. Like, you see a lot of people just going heavy with it and bringing it right down here, and this is going to spread and move. So if you just don't use a little bit, you can control the product better. And then this down. Where you can get the Fenty products, you can buy them on Fenty Beauty online, or you can also get them in Boots, which is where I got mine. Just because the shipping from Fenty Beauty can be quite expensive. And then for the smaller area, I am going to use a smaller brush. I'm just going to use my little concealer brush and just softly buff it down. Okay, perfect. When you're happy with like your cream base, then you can go on to the next step, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. So let's see what this claims. Okay, so this claims to be a medium to full coverage for all, light as air, flawless filter effect. And that's it. Perfect. So let's just go in. I'm just going to be really honest, and I will never use this sponge to apply the powder. I'm going to use my own brushes. I'll probably use it if I was topping it up, but other than that, I'm just going to use my own. So how full on you want this foundation depends on your brush. So if you wanted a more sheer finish, you can just go ahead and use like a fluffy brush like this. And this goes with foundation. If you wanted a sheer finish, these kind of brushes like this will give you finish. Like, you won't get full coverage with this. But if you wanted more of a full coverage, you would use a dense brush like this to really build up coverage. So sheer finish, use this brush. For more coverage, you would use a more dense brush. This goes with foundation, liquid foundations as well. And I'm always wanting a full coverage, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Now, of course, you can go ahead and use this foundation without doing all of this before, but I just really wanted to see how this would work with cream products underneath. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip right in and see how this works. So I'm just going to stamp this in. Okay. I'm just going to do this side so we can see the difference first and compare it to the other side. And the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation comes in 50 shades as well. So that is a decent amount of shades. I'm going to just show you what it looks like. I don't know whether you can notice, but this side is obviously even. And you can tell. But is it giving me full on coverage? It does say medium to full, so I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go on to the other side before giving my thoughts. By the way, I do actually love this foundation, so maybe I can use them together, because right now I don't feel like this is really full coverage, and I feel like I have to be here all day to try and achieve that. Like, it does look really nice on the skin, I'm just saying, and like I would be really happy going out like that, but I don't know, I just don't feel like it's as full coverage as it claims. That's all I'm saying. But I know from doing makeup, if a client wanted full coverage, this would not be a product that I would reach for. This is what it looks like on. And yeah, I definitely am getting like a flawless finish. Is it full coverage? No. I love the colour though. It definitely corresponds to this foundation. So yeah. On to the next step, which is the bronzers now. And I got two shades, as I said, by an accident. So I got Beijing Gal and Island Ting. And I don't know which one I'm gonna go for. I absolutely love the packaging. Like, look how shiny this is. So here are the two colours. This one is Beijing Gal and this one is Island Ting. Love the name. So I'm gonna use this one, which is Island Ting. And I'm gonna go in with my normal contour brush by Zoeva and see what this is like. Oh yeah, that came on straight away. Okay, so I just left the nose till last and I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm using this small brush and it is C149 Small Rounded Contour. And I think I got this from Crown, I'm not really sure. And just a little tiny brush and I'm going to contour my nose like I did in the last video because I was actually really proud of that. And I basically go on the inside of my nose, and then when I get to here, I really like give it a good point. Okay, so I'm happy with the nose contour. I am going to go in and do my brows. So the shade that I got was medium brown. And it looks like this, and it came in a box like this. Let me just check what it claims to do. So, ultra fine tip for hair-like precision, styling brush for effortless blending. Okay, so it's two-sided like this. So here's the pencil. And then on this side is, ooh, look at the brush. So I'm going to go ahead and you can tell I'm very excited to use this brush for some reason. And brush my hairs up. And we're done. Oh yes. Yeah, so I'm just going to brush any of the foundation, powder, contour, all that off my brows first and brush my hair up so I know, so they're all out of my way. I'm going to then go ahead and draw them in so it comes like this. And I'm just going to draw a line underneath like I usually do. I'm happy with the colour that I picked. So I normally use the Benefit Brow. And this feels like a little dry. Maybe I need to warm it up on my hand. Like, it's not as creamy as I thought it was going to be. So I'm actually just going to warm it up on my hand a bit. Oh yeah, that's much better. And then when I get to here, I'm just going to mimic little hair strokes. Perfect, easy. One brow done and one to go. Look at the difference. Yeah, it's much better once I heat it up in my hand. Perfect, and I'm actually really happy with that. That was quite easy to use. My favourite part, as you can probably tell, was the brush. I just never seen this on an eyebrow pencil. How cool. Okay. Moving on. So the next product that I got was the mascara in the full frontal Cause I'm Black mascara. Now I have false mink lashes on top, so I'm only going to do the bottom lashes, but I still have quite small bottom lashes, so I'm hoping that you can still see a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and coat okay. So far it made a difference to my bottom lashes, but it's really hard to tell on your bottom lashes, so when these have fallen out I will give you a better review on that, but I still like that one. So on to the next step now is the lips, and I didn't get any of her lip products unfortunately, so I'm going to go ahead and stick my own and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just put my highlighter and lip off camera there, and if anybody wants to know, I used the Morphe Stardust highlighter, and on the lips I used Bare by Kylie Jenner. Absolutely love. I think this is the velvet finish. Yeah, velvet liquid, sorry. And let's get into my thoughts. So on the foundation, I love how it came out, and I love the colour of it as well. I actually matched that quite good, which I'm really happy about. It does correspond to the liquid foundation. So, well, in this number anyways, the 235, they actually are a match. So yeah, that was good. But the only thing is, it says that it's medium to full coverage, and not that, like, this is fairly, it's not full. Like, I don't think that would be classed as full. It leaves a beautiful finish and the colour is perfect and it was easy to put on, but in my opinion, it's not full coverage, and that's the only thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it just, in my opinion, isn't full coverage. So yeah, I do really recommend that if you do like a medium, but yeah. So what I'm going to actually do is, I'll be interested to see how it'll look if I put this and then this on top. I would say it would be a beautiful combination. So yeah, I'm going to try that. So we shall see in the next video. I just wanted to jump on real quick before I edited my Fenty First Impressions review. So I did mention with the powder that I didn't think it was full coverage, and I definitely stand by that. I did go and wear the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation on its own just to give it a fair trial, and it definitely is not full coverage in my opinion, unfortunately. I would definitely, and not only that, I did actually use the sponge, because in the review I was using my own brushes, and I thought, well, maybe if I use a sponge, like, that's how it's supposed to be applied. See, I used it, but it still wasn't full coverage for me. So what I did was, for this video that you will see shortly, was I paired it up with her Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I paired up with that, so they are the same shade. This is 235 and this is 235. So I applied this all over my face with my brush, and I went over it with this, and it did definitely give me a flawless full coverage finish. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in, and that's it. I loved, again, I don't think it was full coverage. Like, when I use the Morphe, it is quite thick, but that's again not a bad thing. It does say crease proof, and I definitely didn't get any creasing with that product, and that is always a plus. So yeah, love the concealer. Next was the bronzer. I absolutely love the bronzer. The bronzer was easy to put on, so no changes or anything with that. Love. And then my eyebrow pencil, all I would recommend is definitely heating this product up on your hand first. get it nice and warm before applying it on, and it just glides right on. I'm happy with that colour as well that I picked, medium brown, and I love the little, I was going to say spoolie, but it's not a spoolie, it's a little brush. I love that. And mascara, the mascara worked perfectly. It did lengthen my bottom lashes and did make them nice and dark and black, but I would love to see them with no mink lashes and just on my natural top ones, because they're not very long, but they're medium length, I would say. Like, they're not like really short, but they're straight. That's the only problem. And when they're straight, like, I need a mascara that really like curls my lashes so that I can see them, obviously. So I will test that out. That's the only thing that I will have to update you on. But yeah, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It lets me know that you like these videos, and comment down below if you'd like me to try anything else. And yeah, I shall just see you in the next video. Bye!